Okay, we're going to have some fun today because this is one of my all-time favorite topics. But, however, I warn you in advance that I get the most pushback and the most wailing and gnashing of teeth when I cover this topic than when I cover anything else. But it's absolutely crucial as a 3%er. If you're going to be in the top 3%, if you're going to be excellent, if you're going to be outstanding as opposed to average, if you're going to be extraordinary as opposed to ordinary, you have to know this is true. What I'm about to share with you right now has to be part of your overall philosophy. It has to be part of how you think. And here's what it is. Have you ever looked at other people in your same industry, in your same line of work, maybe even in your same position at work or in your job or in your industry or in your field, that have the same number of years as you or maybe even less, but are having phenomenally greater amounts of success? I'm sure every one of us would say, absolutely, of course we've seen it, right? What about people that are in the same field you're in, same time you've been there, same sort of position you're in, but have phenomenally less success than you're experiencing? You've seen that as well. And the answer is, of course. Here's the reason for that. And this is the part, again, that I get the most pushback on. If you're in an industry like sales or network marketing or anything, it's the same for you as it is for the person next to you who's in the same job or in the same opportunity as you. And the same for the person on the other side of you that's in the same job or the same opportunity as you. And if everyone is experiencing success at different levels, then there's really only one variable. You. You're the variable. You are the reason why you experience high levels of success or low levels of success inside of your job or your business or your vocation or your industry. You are the reason why you experience high or low levels of success in your physical fitness, in your wellness, in your health, in your relationships, in your spirituality, with your finances, with your overall plan for retirement, all of those things. You're the reason. You're it. You're the variable. You're the only variable. It's no one else's fault. If you're doing fantastic, and that's your fault. If you're doing not so fantastic, that's also your fault. You are the only variable. So if that isn't true, if that is in fact true, and we can learn to own that, then here's what that does for us. That empowers us to do whatever we want to do now. See, if you're the only variable, then that means you can change and the sky's the limit. You can do as much as you want to do inside of any one of those areas that we've already talked about. All that is required is that you change. But that's the hard part, isn't it? Because so many of us don't want to change. We hate change. We don't like it at all. It's uncomfortable. See, change means getting outside of your comfort zone. And we all, as human beings, we do almost anything just to stay in that comfort zone. Don't we do that? Sometimes to our own detriment. We'll continue to do things that are absolutely terrible for us, that we know are terrible for us, just so we don't have to get outside of our comfort zone. Don't we do that? Some of us would rather die than be uncomfortable. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but look at some of the habit patterns in this country. Overeating, smoking, tobacco use, alcohol, drugs, all of those kinds of things can kill you, have been proven to be able to kill you. But yet so many of us engage in them habitually because and with the knowledge that they can kill us, right? But we do that because dying is somehow easier than changing. So here's what I need you to know. If you want to excel, if you want to grow, that's why training programs like this are so extremely important. That's why you've got to be on the Daily Dose every day. That's why you've got to promote this out to the people that you work with inside your organization, inside of your sales force. You need people in a training program like this, and you need to consistently be in a training program like this so that you can begin to develop the only influencing factor in your level of success, and that's you. So you can go to work right away on consuming some great material, reading some good books in your field, reading some good books on developing you, getting some good audios, obviously being a part of the Daily Dose, enrolling yourself with a personal life coach or a mentor, but be careful to check the fruit on the tree when you're hiring one of those cats. You'll notice I don't charge anybody for the Daily Dose, and I don't charge for life coaching. I don't do life coaching, but there's a lot of life coaches out there that would love to coach you on life that have not achieved so much success in their own lives, and you need to be careful when you're doing that. But all of those things can help you on the path to developing you, because when you begin to work harder on you than you work at your job, everything will open up for you. And that's the dose.